Hi, welcome to MySteel. Today I'm going to show you how to install our border edging. Our border edges are the ideal solution for defining the transition between your lawn and the planting area, adding visual appeal. So, what can you expect in a package like this? Of course, the edge itself, a connection plate with pre-drilled holes, and the matching ground pins. There's also a little box with self-tapping screws. These make it super easy to attach both the connector plates and ground pins to the edge. Before you start placing the corten steel border edge, it's important to know exactly where it's going to go. In this case, we've already created a clear border between the planting area and the lawn, and that's where we'll install the edge. If you don't have a clear border yet, you can mark it out first using stakes or ground pins. To get a clean line for the edge, it's important to make a straight edge. You can do this with a spade. The easiest way is to stick the spade straight into the ground next to the grass and cut back the soil for the planting bed. Make sure you cut it clean and straight. That'll make the installation way easier. Now that we've prepped the ground, it's time to get the corten steel edge ready for installation, so we can install it as easily as possible. Here's how we do it. Take two of the supplied elements and place them tightly against each other, ideally on a flat surface like your lawn. Now grab the included connector plate, slide it under the folded lip, and make sure it lines up nicely. Position it right in the middle. The self-tappers that come with it are size 8. The nice thing about self-tapping screws, like the name suggests, is that they have a little drill tip, so you don't need to pre-drill the steel. The screw will do that for you. Now let's screw the corten steel plate onto the connector. Double check that everything lies flat. That makes the job easier. Place the first screw in the center hole. Push it down and screw it in tight. Done. Let's move on to the second screw. You'll place that one on the outer side. Same thing here, tight and secure. Now we check if the seam is centered. Looks good. Now that that's in place, we can screw in the remaining holes with the other self-tappers. With both pieces now connected, we're ready to attach the ground pins. Each one has pre-drilled holes and two little tabs at the top. These tabs slide under the folded lip of the steel edge. Slide the pin under, and as you can see, it fits perfectly. Make sure one of the notches sits right over the pin. Now grab more of the self-tapping screws and fix them through the pre-drilled holes. The next pin goes about 1 meter from the previous one. And remember, once the self-tappers are tight, you're done. Don't over-tighten them. Pick up the edge again and follow the border we made earlier, attaching it with the pins as you go. Thanks to the notches, it's really easy to bend the plate into a nice flowing line. Okay, now we can adjust the height of the edge. Use a rubber mallet for this. Gently tap the spots where the pins are attached to the steel. How high you place the edge depends on what you want to achieve. Do you want the edge to be clearly visible? Or is it just to divide the lawn from the planting bed? In this case, it's the latter. So the height should just be slightly above where the grass will eventually grow. We've now placed two separate sections in the ground. Now it's time to connect them. Let me show you the easiest way. First, make sure both plates line up perfectly. That's crucial. The supplied plates have pre-drilled holes. These go at the bottom. Slide the connector into place, halfway between the two sections. Then slide the second plate over it. Now that it's clamped under the folded edge, we can fix it with screws. Since we made a clean, straight border earlier, you've now got something to push against with your self-tappers. After the first screw, check again if the top edge is level. We want the corten steel edge to sit at the same height as the lawn. The flowing line is in place. You'll notice the edge might not touch the grass line exactly. That's no issue. Look, I'll show you. Here, there's a bit of space between the grass and the steel. We can simply fill this in with sand. Then, we'll reseed the lawn on this side, fill in the other side, and we're done. Got any questions after watching this video or want to learn more about our products? Head over to the MySteel website. And don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like if you want to see more content about our products.